What if I told you that humans aren't just born, we're actually designed? Have you ever wondered why the same traits keep showing up across families, across generations? It's because someone has been editing your DNA. In the 1930s, the United States was sterilizing people they deemed unfit. In China, 2018, a scientist announced twin babies whose genes he rewrote, and they're walking among us. This isn't science fiction. This is happening. But the question is, for how long? Most people think gene editing began with CRISPR back in 2012, but the truth is, we've been editing human design for over a century. Back in the early 1900s, the United States had something called the American Eugenics Society, where scientists would keep records on families deciding who was fit to reproduce and who wasn't. They said it was to improve our society, but it was really genetic control. Over 60,000 Americans were sterilized, some without even knowing, including the poor and disabled. This wasn't for our health. This was social engineering. Fast forward a few decades, 1971, we start experimenting with recombinant DNA in labs, mixing genes across species, creating different organisms. Scientists literally had to call a moratorium on their own work because they realized they may be creating something that they could not control. But that definitely didn't stop the experiments. They just moved underground, more secretive, more sophisticated, more control. Then, in 2018, He Jiankui comes out of nowhere and says, "Hey, I made the world's first gene-edited babies." And then the world freaked out. Not because it couldn't be done, but because he actually talked about it. Do you really think it's the first time someone tried that? Now, 2025. Look around. Decades of genetically modified food, hormones added to our meat, mRNA technology literally rewriting our cells from the inside out. We're told it's safe. It's for progress, for health. But tell me this, why does autism, cancer, infertility, and autoimmune disease keep skyrocketing as technology progresses? Why are fertility rates plummeting at the same time DNA manipulation becomes mainstream? Do you really think that's random? This was never about our health. This was about control. When you control the genome, you control the species. When you own the seed, you own the crop. They've been rewriting our DNA, rewriting our history, rewriting us, and nobody asked us for permission. So my final question is, who does your DNA belong to?